What's up, everybody? Welcome to the brand new edition of the Main Event Talk. We are here in 2012. It has arrived. It is here. A new era has begun. Now, as you can tell, I'm over here at the one of my favorite spots here at Corpus Christi, the Water Garden. This has been one of my spots for well over 12 years. You know, I like coming to this place. You know, everybody's out here. Just checking the place out. Of course, if you can tell right over here, there's where the Corpus Christi Museum of South Texas is, right there. And on this side right here is the Selena Auditorium. And right in the front, it's hard to tell, but the American Bank Center is just right about there, where, as you know, WWE Raw is going to be taking place there live next Monday night, January 9th. All the superstars from WWE will be there, from the likes of CM Punk to John Cena to Kane, to the Big Show and so forth. This is something I've been waiting for. The Main Event Talk is here. I am the Main Event, the Super C, back with you. 2012 has finally arrived, and my God, we're still alive. No kidding, man. Before the Main Event speaks his mind about what's going to happen in 2012, allow me to take you back to I'm sorry, I'm nervous. It's the first time I've done it in 2012. God damn it! I got to do something about this now. Anyways. 2011 was a truly interesting year for me, and truly interesting year for every wrestling fan that's been out there. Now, as you guys know, everything that happened in 2011 was interesting. From the Royal Rumble, the biggest Royal Rumble match in 2011 history, with Alberto Del Rio winning the largest Royal Rumble ever. And of course, you know, Booker T and Kevin Nash had made the long-awaited return at the Royal Rumble. How about the whole thing at 2/21/11, the return of two icons, The Undertaker and Triple H? How about the return of the most electrifying man in all of entertainment, the People's Champion, The Rock? How about the whole controversy behind John Cena and The Rock? And as you well know, we're in 2012, which means we're 4 months away. That's right, 4 months away from the biggest match ever. We're talking John Cena. We're talking The Rock. WrestleMania 28, Miami, Florida. It's going to kick some ass. And of course, everything. How about the whole controversy with CM Punk, him speaking his mind, him telling the wrestling world what's going on, including him winning the WWE Championship from John Cena over in Chicago, Illinois. You know about that. Wins the title, leaves with the WWE Championship, never to be seen again. But as you know, Punk came back in 2011 and went up against John Cena in a champion versus champion match at SummerSlam. How about what happened to Vince McMahon? You remember? He got fired by his own son-in-law. And that's something that has never been done before in the history of sports entertainment. How about the return of Sting? Sting comes back stronger than ever, wins the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, and finds a way to go after Hulk Hogan and brings back the company back to Dixie Carter at Bound for Glory. And how about, how about the whole controversy with Jeff Hardy? The fact that, well, as you guys know, he went through a little bit of drug problems back in March of 2011, but came back, asked for forgiveness, and has been telling the wrestling world, please take me back, which they did. You know, Jeff Hardy's doing a whole lot better now in 2011. Hopefully he has a better time this year in 2012. Everything ever expected. How about never before, never again? The Rock and John Cena actually become a team against the awesome truth of The Miz and R-Truth. We all saw what's going to happen there and so forth. I'd love to tell you a whole lot more about what's going to happen in 2011, but that's then, and this is now. 2012 has finally arrived. We're here. And of course, you know, tonight's WWE Raw is going to take place tonight, the first Raw of 2012. A lot of people are speculating on who the mystery opponent is for, you know, you guys have probably seen the mysterious promos, you know, the prophecy and all this stuff, this little girl that's been talking and stuff. Everyone's been speculating on who it is. Some people say it's Chris Jericho, some people say it's Batista, some people say The Undertaker's coming back, some people may say it's Karma. We haven't heard much of her in a long, long time. All I know is, whatever happens tonight, I hope it is Chris Jericho, because word has it, if he is coming back, it'd be a great opportunity to see him go to the Royal Rumble and for him to win it in 2012 and for him to go on to WrestleMania. And imagine this match, if you will, and everyone's been talking about it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and so forth. We're talking Y2J Chris Jericho against CM Punk for the WWE Championship. That is a match. And speaking of a good match, besides John Cena and The Rock, everyone's been asking me about Brock Lesnar. As you know, he retired from the MMA UFC deal, and a lot of rumors are speculating that Brock Lesnar may come back to the WWE. And imagine this match, if you will. Everybody has been wanting to see this, and I think it may happen. At WrestleMania 28, Brock Lesnar returns. Will he be the man to knock off the streak of The Undertaker? That's right, The Undertaker, as you know, has been undefeated at WrestleMania, 19-0. He has defeated every superstar from Triple H to Shawn Michaels to Kane to The Big Show. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, knocked that off. The Giant Gonzalez. How about Jake the Snake Roberts? He has knocked off every superstar that has gotten his way. And to give you kind of a little thing in my mind, everybody knows that Brock Lesnar has beaten The Undertaker not once, but twice. Would he make it a third run? Will he be the man to stop The Undertaker at WrestleMania 28? Well, it's kind of a big speculation, but we'll see what happens. A lot is going to happen in 2012, a lot I can't wait for, and everybody is going to be looking forward to seeing what's going to happen in 2012, not just in the WWE, but Ring of Honor, TNA, FCW, every possible organization you can think of. And to kind of give you just one little hint before the main event leaves, I have a New Year's resolution that I want to work on. It's kind of a personal deal, and I don't feel like sharing it to all of you, but I feel I need to because it has to be done. It's been on my mind for the past few weeks. My New Year's resolution for 2012 is to have a girlfriend. That's right. You're hearing it straight from me. My New Year's resolution, main event needs a girlfriend. And that's pretty much my New Year's resolution for that. Let's just say I'll explain a whole lot more to you about it in Facebook. So in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for watching the Main Event Talk. I can't wait to see what's going to happen at the Royal Rumble. Of course, you know the Royal Rumble is coming up on January 29th, 2012. I'm not sure if it's going to be a 30-man or 40-man over-the-top rope battle royal, but whoever wins, as you know, whoever wins the Royal Rumble goes on to WrestleMania and face off against the champion of his choice, whether it's the world champion or the WWE champion. Either way, the Royal Rumble this year will be more awesome than ever. So in the meantime, guys, take it easy and have yourself a great Happy New Year's. And main event advice to all of you for 2012. Make 2012 your year. Why? Because I can and I want to. Any questions? Enough said. Guys, take it easy.